This feels weird. Since the mic is on my right side, I have to use my left hand to drink.
Maybe, all right, or you can go underneath. What the fuck are you laughing at? You're actually laughing right now.
Run it. Yo, my guy's got the high C. 100 G. Too soon.
All right. Here, let me get my iced tea
yeah.
set up.
Pop that. Oh, yeah. That's like 2 gulps for us. Dang. Yeah, but count that years ago, it'd be like...
Send it.
8.
What's up, guys? We're going to kick it off right here. Hold on. Let me get set up with this. Nate is here. He's visiting from out of town. We've always been talking about him.
What's up, chat?
On the other podcasts. One of the, what do you call a biggest fan of the podcast?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, number 1 fan. 100%. Now I get to see behind the scenes, which is pretty sick. I'm on the other side with you guys, and now I'm here today. So,
all right, cool. So you know how we do it here. We're gonna jump in with clips. We're gonna do clips real quick, and then see what you think. This is just random videos from YouTube and the internet. So we'll see what happens.
It's organic. Everything's raw. I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's go. First clip. Let me see if this is loud enough. Should be loud enough. All right.
This is a scleral tattoo or an eyeball tattoo. What? And if you wanted to do any form of body modification, this is probably the most dangerous and the most insane thing. The ink injected into the sclera could cause allergies, irritation. It could cause retinal detachments. And if the operator pokes through your sclera, you can lose your vision permanently. Very dangerous.
Yep. What do you think?
What? Why?
That's what all the cool guys are doing, my guy.
That is insane.
You never seen this before?
No, for sure. This is the first time. I did not know you could do that.
Yeah.
I think I've seen, when they get the lip tattoo, and I thought that was pretty, like under the, you know what I mean? But in the eye.
Yeah, this one, you can lose your vision if they do it wrong.
Yeah, they were saying there's allergic reactions, which I could imagine. And
yep.
Yeah, no, dude.
No.
Would you?
No.
Right?
It's not worth losing. I'm not trying to look cool with the risk of losing my eyesight. You know
no.
I mean? I need that. I need to drive places. I need to wipe my own ass.
It's I don't know if it's the look or because you can get like other ways of avoiding all that damage.
Yeah.
Like the contacts and stuff. Because it's not even a tat. It's just a glob of ink. I'm sorry to the person who...
Whatever. No, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I would not.
It's funny.
That's crazy.
Everybody that sees this, they go, what?
Yeah.
Have you seen it? I'll show you pictures, but when they do everything like completely, once it's done, it just all looks solid black. Like all the whites of your eyes, it's all just black.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. But I thought it was, I didn't think it was
this is how they do it right here.
Tattoo. I thought it was something else.
Yep. And then I think once it's done, you can't undo it. You can't. It's not reversible. I think someone's going to have to double check, but I think that's what it is.
Yeah. You cannot get laser off of that. Yep. That's crazy.
Next clip, my guy.
Holy.
See what you think about
that. Was the
one.
First clip?
You like Hellcats and all that, right?
Yeah,
like
cool.
Fast cars?
I mess with them.
So here we go. This is a dealership, my guy.
Oh, we changed the fade.
That was so funny.
Yes, sir. That's crazy.
The goons is out.
Yup. Damn.
So that was about 40 to 45 seconds.
Just like that.
Yep.
Wow. No, what I'm thinking is,
yeah. Yep. About 40 seconds.
Is that the alarm going off at the end?
I think so. Yeah, that's probably from like the door that they either opened up or whatever they did.
Yeah, they hit a lick real quick.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
40 seconds, my guy. And how many? I think if I read like the information on this clip, there was also more Hellcats outside that they took.
Oh,
so they took like a total of 6 or 7.
Wow, that's some real life Fast and Furious stuff right there. That's Wow.
That's some Gone in 60 Seconds.
Can
I
you-
don't know if you've seen that movie.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that's it. They're gone.
Can you imagine like showing up to work and the cowboys are gone?
Well,
Like,
some people were saying this might have been like an inside job. Like the people that did this knew where the keys were and stuff, right?
I was gonna say they had to have done their homework because you see, if you're like you mentioned, 45 seconds in and out, right? Minimal.
If you
chaotic.
notice, they didn't have to break any windows, right?
I was gonna say,
to get into the cars or
minimal
nothing.
chaos. Like they got in clean,
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
You know.
So
No
many people were
damage.
saying, nah, somebody that works there or that knows somebody that works
Yeah.
there, you know, help them out.
They knows the
Mhm.
ins and out of
Mhm.
this operation for sure. That was
Yep. That was fast.
That was good.
Yep.
That was slick.
That was fast.
Wow.
Cool. Next one. Next clip, my guy. Let me see. How adventurous are you with like different foods?
Oh, I started opening my food palette. I was talking to Yali about that the other night. Yeah.
All right.
So we'll see.
Here we go. Let's explore your food palette.
Probably speaking too soon. Oh yeah, no.
Where is this?
Slytherin.
I can't tell where this is at. Is this a cobra?
It's gotta be.
I can't tell. It's real big. It probably has to be a cobra.
King Cobra. Yeah.
This is what, Indonesia? Yeah, it's
Indonesia?
Indonesia. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Oh.
I think this is a delicacy over there, my guy.
Huh. Oh, there he goes. Yep. Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Let's be adventurous.
Oh. Okay.
Do they cook? I'm pretty sure they cook it.
Yeah.
See if I can find. Oh look, they make shish kebabs.
That doesn't look as bad.
They
really.
make snake shish kebabs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a little garlic.
All right, that looks a little more.
One more time.
Oh, that's the part that got me. That part right there. No. You better step away. No, there's no point in that. See, I'll do the shish kebabs, but that right there, that's just not even. Look, he like enjoying it. You're a savage. You're a menace. You're a straight bro.
He said, "I'll do the shish kebabs." But what the hell is this?
Yeah. No, I'll stick to the high C or the water. I'm good. Thank you.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, there's no point in
damn.
that one, bro. You just want the thrill. look at the guy in the back too. He's like,
Stupid. I didn't even see the guy in the back. Oh my god.
Okay,
bro.
so would you
Wow.
try that right there? The full on.
No, not like this. But I'll tell you something. This has to be Cambodia or Indonesia. But they mix. They do the same thing, but they mix the snake blood with vodka, I think.
Oh, okay.
And then they drink it.
Oh,
which
alright.
I think to me that'd be
Maybe.
doable. But
Yeah,
straight out
right.
the snake
Straight
like
out
this.
the no.
No.
That's as exotic
No,
as
I
it
don't
gets,
think so. No.
bro. Yeah, he.
Okay.
Yeah. Food
So-
pellet went back to where it was. No,
Back to
I'm not
Hot
kidding. Yeah,
Pockets?
back to the. We'll stick to.
You're stupid.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my god. All right then. All right, next clip, my guy.
Oh my god, Jessica, what did you do? Oh my god, Jessica.
Oh my god, I didn't need to!
Oh, for God's sake! What's the matter with you guys? That's brand new, it's like a week old! There's a basketball net out front! Frankie, you videotaping this? This TikTok? Why don't you guys read a book or something? Sorry, Dad.
Oh, he came in hot.
Okay, full disclaimer. Do you think that's real? Or a
No,
scripted?
that's a fake.
That was
That's a
real?
prank.
Oh, but I'm saying the dad, like,
Oh yeah, the dad. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would have been more mad.
So I don't know. Hold on. And when he came in hot.
He was dirty.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I know it's a prank, but you think he's
No,
actually
yeah,
he
heck
didn't
yeah.
know?
That sounds
Yeah?
to me. That sounds legit. It doesn't sound like
He just walked off. Maybe he was
Yeah.
so mad because I've been there. You're
Yeah.
just so mad you walk away
he was seeing red when he came down the steps at the bottom, right there at the bottom of the steps. He's laser beaming his
Poor
kid
guy.
like, bro, what did you do?
Uh-huh.
But yeah, you know about this like fake TV
Yeah,
breaking? Yeah,
I've
okay.
seen it
Yeah.
with phones too, especially.
Oh,
they do it
okay.
a lot on phones.
Yeah, this one was funny though. Yeah, this one was legit.
Have you ever pulled a crazy prank on your parents?
Let me think. No, I think we were scared of our parents. We were like, yeah,
You don't want no smoke.
we did not want to try none of that. Yeah. Oh, I think I did one time. I think I did. Yeah, I just remembered. Because my mom hates. She hates like bugs and stuff.
Yeah.
And this was maybe when I was 19, I think. Have you seen like the fishing worms when you go fishing? You see how they're like very realistic.
Yep.
I said, here, mom, let me give you something. I had a handful of them. She freaked out and threw them. But yeah, I went here and I gave them to her in her hand. She's like, she fucking threw them. But yeah, because she thought they were real worms, but they were fishing worms.
I have my fair share of broken screens. I've broken a lot of screens for sure.
For
I
real?
broke my TV. Yeah.
Okay.
My TV, my DS. That I didn't have. My parents paid for that, but it wasn't a prank. I actually did break them, and they've definitely been.
They were on you like this.
Oh yeah, and then I remember I stepped on my dad's laptop too, and but that was an accident because I think I was running, and that kind of taught me to be honest because I told him the truth, and he didn't get mad because I told the truth. So but these guys, imagine what type.
Oh
of,
my god! How old are you when you ran over your?
I stepped on it. I was running. Oh, I had to be under like 10 for sure.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, but that was an accident though. That wasn't like an actual prank.
Nah, yeah, exactly.
Oh
None of them
my
were
God.
pranks. All of them were accidents. But just seeing
Dang.
that broken screen, like
Yeah.
I feel what they're going through, even though it's a prank. You know?
Yeah, it's a prank. That was funny. Yeah. All right, that's the last clip, my guy.
That's it. Oh
Yeah.
wow, okay.
Yep. So we were talking a little bit off mic. You were saying
Yeah.
this might turn kind of sort of into like interview style, where you
Mhm.
have maybe a couple questions.
Yeah. So I got some interesting topics that
Go
we
ahead.
could
Hit me
shoot.
with a couple of them. Let's see.
All right. So first one I have for you: what tasks make you feel like your best self?
Oh man, whenever I fix something,
Mm-hmm.
whenever I don't know, let me see. Like say the fence broke or something, and I need to weld it back together, or sometimes like changing my own oil on my car, doing my own oil.
Yep.
That makes me feel like I accomplished something. Like anybody, I could do it too, but most people just take it somewhere and have somebody,
That's true.
do the oil for them.
Mhm.
But I feel like I accomplished something.
Yeah.
Like that one, or washing it, or like vacuuming it out.
Yeah.
Stuff
You see
like
it's your
that.
own work.
What else? I haven't done it in a while, but like cutting my own grass.
Oh.
Then
okay.
I feel like accomplished. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You look at it and you're like, I did that.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
my work.
Something like that. Yeah.
I'm on the same boat with working on things, especially like cars. Like
Yeah.
there's little things that
Yeah.
I'll do, and I'm like, oh yeah,
Mhm.
and it feels good because one, you save money. Two, you can
Mhm.
know that you did it, and you
Yep.
could take credit for it.
Yep.
I also thought about it, and I was thinking to say like I've learned the ins and outs of work too, like where I work at.
Mm-hmm.
I think when you're experiencing learning like the unknown
Mhm.
and how to improve at it, looking back at it now, you're probably like, damn, I did all this, and now I know how to.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mhm.
for me,
We call that OJT. You know what OJT is?
no.
On the job training.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Huh.
kind of stuff like that. I'd give it that probably.
Cool. All right. What's the next question?
What's one habit you want to get rid of and one that you want to keep?
Oh, what habit that I want to get rid of?
Yeah.
Habit. Being. What's that thing called? Procrastinating, taking too long to jump onto something.
That's a
like
good
to
one
do it.
to get rid of. Yeah.
Yeah, I found myself doing that a little bit too much. You said there was a 2-part question. You said
the
that one.
part.
Else?
Yeah. Second one is gonna be one that you want to keep.
Okay, so what I want to keep. Dang, kind of going back to that, back to square one, being able to figure stuff out. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like, if there's an issue with something, either call someone that knows or do some research, on Google, YouTube, whatever. Try to figure out what you can with the issue you're having, and then figure it out.
It's going back to that, like learning the unknown, right? Like you want to
Mhm.
make sure
Mhm.
that. That's true too. I think. Have you seen The Pursuit of Happiness? Right, like with Will Smith.
A long time ago.
Yeah, it's
I
an
watched it
older
when
one.
it came out. I know it came out like a while ago.
There's a scene that always brings like back to my memory bank. It's he says like if I don't know the answer, I'm the type of person that's gonna figure it out, right?
Mhm.
So a lot of people, they can drop the ball and give up and be like, all right, well that's the end of it. Sorry, I don't know. But there's those out there that on the other side of the coin, they're gonna look for the answer and they're gonna do everything in their power to put in the effort to find it.
Mhm.
So those people I think are admirable and you can respect a lot.
Yeah.
So I think that's what drives probably people like you and I to just find that answer because
Mhm.
we're able to,
Yeah.
put in the work for it.
Well, this here, like this podcast, I remember
That's a good
years
example.
ago, it just started off as an idea because when I started really watching them, like I remember watching the ones where they had actors and, like songwriters and, artists of all kind. And that was interesting. But then they also had scientists, doctors, nutrition, they talk about nutrition. And then so I remember thinking, you know what, I think I could do one. Like, it's not going to be probably world famous, and that's not
Right.
the point
No.
of this podcast. I don't
No.
care about being famous. It's more of a do something. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Me and you both could easily just be sitting down on the couch not doing anything,
Yeah,
or we can do something like this, like a podcast. Like
That's
instead
true.
of just being lazy.
exactly.
But yeah, that's kind of what this was about. It was more of a prove to yourself that you can do it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, and again, it started off as an idea.
Yeah.
And I didn't buy. Somebody I think asked me when they found out that I had one. They're like, "Oh man, you must have spent a lot of money." Kind of, but I also didn't spend it all at once.
Right.
It literally started off with. I remember the first things I bought was just the wires for the mics. I didn't even have any mics. It was literally just the wires. That's
Mhm.
it. The cords, I guess you can call them.
Yep.
And then I had those for a little bit, and then the next thing I bought was I bought the stands, right? Just the stands. I still didn't have mics. And then, I saw the mics that were a good deal. So then I bought them. You know what I mean? So I bought little by little, and eventually just started doing them.
Before you knew it, now you're here. You're
So
sitting
now
down.
we just have the gear, but yeah, it
Very
didn't start
cool.
off with just let me just buy all the gear at once. No, I kind of started little by little.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah.
think that's super notable too, because again, a lot of people lack that,
Yeah.
they don't put in that type of work or get it done.
Mhm.
Because at the end of the day, I think the same thing. Like, we're all human, we all can do the same thing. I mean, of course, some more than others, but it's like you mentioned about the part about, you're not doing it to be famous or to get big, or these doctors and these nutritionists you mentioned,
Mhm.
just things
Mhm.
like that. It's if you have the drive, you can do it.
Yeah.
Whether it's 100 views or 10 views or thousands
And
and
that's
millions.
that's not even part of it. Again, the big part is just don't sit around and be an idol. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Again, lazy. Don't just sit around. Don't do anything. Find something to do.
Mhm.
Not necessarily keep yourself busy, but or even that, learn something new.
Yeah,
what
that's
I
something
mean?
I do.
Learn how to weld. Learn how to work on your car, like you said.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing right now that I'm doing, and I still kind of suck at it because my art isn't where I want it to be. I'll find paint and brushes and canvases, blank canvases. I'll find them on sale, and then it's I'll buy stuff when it's on sale and then try to paint.
Oh.
But yeah, I think now where it's at, it's way better than when I first started.
Yeah.
When I first started, it literally was just a red triangle and a yellow triangle, and just fuck, what am I doing? But it kind of progressed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, your
And
creativity.
it's, yeah. Now it's obviously not just one big red circle or whatever. There's actually some stuff going on. But yeah, that was part of it too. Because I never considered myself an artist. You know what I mean? But then once you start painting and once you start going, okay, I kind of like this pattern. I kind of like these two colors together, the shade it creates. So you start thinking that way. You kind of start thinking very different.
You start opening that part of your brain,
Yeah, for
unlocking
sure.
that
Yep.
and tapping into
Yep.
it. For me, the question again was, what's one habit you want to get rid of and one you'd want to keep? So for me, it's I used to nap a lot. It's an older habit, but I would take a midday nap. I was trying to take one today, but I've gotten rid of that habit because I used to sleep a lot. Because I think, like you said, it wastes time. So that's something I for sure want to get rid of.
When I hear that, I start to think, how well do you sleep at night? Because there's people that
Right.
they don't know that they're not sleeping well. There was a guy that I used to work with. We kind of would go into work kind of early in the morning. We had to be there about 4:30.
Oh, wow.
Early.
Yeah, that's early.
And during first break in the break room, he would take a nap. and
Just
it
a
was
little
every time,
mid-power
and it was
nap.
one of those things where he almost didn't want to. He just would just be so tired. But I noticed he probably had what is that called?
Oh, sleep apnea.
Sleep apnea. He probably had that,
or insomnia.
but
There's
he
two.
wasn't. He wasn't very educated.
Oh,
Because if you know about that, I actually I learned that on a podcast.
There you go.
Watching a podcast about people that know about these things, but he would take naps, and I can hear him. He could stop breathing because
Yeah.
his throat or whatever closes. Do you
it's
know what I
behind
mean?
the breathing.
Yeah.
Yep. Mhm.
So his throat would close,
Oh,
and then he
man.
would go. He'd do a choke thing, and then he would wake
he
up
did have
and then
it.
go. Yeah.
Oh,
So when he
man.
did that, I was like, bro, you probably have sleep apnea. And then, but he's one of those like, how do I say it? I don't want to say uneducated person, but he was like, no, I'm fine.
just closed-minded. Yeah.
There you go. He would just be
Yeah.
like, I'm fine. I don't,
Uh-huh.
I don't have that.
Right.
But I mean,
Super.
I'm not a
anti-
doctor, and I can probably tell, hey, bro,
No,
you're
it's
having a hard time
for
sleeping.
sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No,
And if
from-
you know about that, that shit, it cuts like a big chunk of your life because you're not sleeping well.
sleep is important
Yeah.
for me. I think I get plenty, but it's more of I don't know. My body's just always asking for more. They say you're supposed to get about 8 hours of sleep or so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, and I get about I think I get 8, sometimes even 9, and I'm still trying to.
Yeah.
I'm
See,
like, come on,
something
stop it, body.
I think something's going on where you're not sleeping well. I think.
The other one was keep the habit of being organized for me. Okay, and knowing how to get things done. So along the same lines as you, and we didn't talk about this
Yeah.
before, right? Like you and I.
No,
We
this
didn't,
is
yeah.
all new. You were talking right before we started running
Uh-huh.
running the cameras and the mics. You were like, "I'm gonna have some questions for you," and then you're like, "We'll wait till we're on.
Yes.
Till we're rolling."
So my answer resembles kind of the same. I'm always trying to find the answer to whatever it is that I probably don't know. That's a habit of mine. So I like learning just like you did. I don't know if it was Yeli who told me about trying to do something every day, something new, or if I read it in a book, something. I remember learning about that. Like every day, just try to add something to your knowledge. There's people like some of those inspirational figures that are out there, like, Kobe. He used to always...
Kobe basketball.
Kobe
player.
Bryant, yeah, he used to always try to like learn something or get something done every day. That was one of his big motivational things that he would do. There was also it's one of the, who is it? I want to say it's Musk. It's Musk or
Elon Musk.
or Bezos. Oh no, or maybe Zuckerberg, one of them. But they're always like, they couldn't sleep
Mm-hmm.
because their brain would just not stop working, right? And they were always trying to learn.
That sounds like
something.
Musk.
Yeah, I think. It
I
was
mean,
probably,
well, those names you just threw out right now, it could be all of them.
All of
really,
them,
But
right?
I do remember Musk saying that particularly.
yeah,
They were telling him, he's like, sometimes like the ideas and like the
Exactly.
the problem solving
Uh-huh.
doesn't stop. He
No.
says like you can't turn it off. So he's like, yeah. Someone was asking him, do you think other people can handle being like you? And he's like, probably not.
right. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you probably seen the same thing I saw,
I think
like the
something
same
that.
clip.
Yeah.
That yeah, turning off that brain is like
Yeah.
a gift and a curse. You
Yeah,
know,
that's kind of what he said.
dude.
But I mean, like you said, all those guys that you just said right now, Zuckerberg, all of them, I could see that happening. I could see the wheels
Yeah.
constantly turning and then not
Mhm.
being able to probably shut it off.
Yeah, my mind's not at
But,
that drastic level.
What I was gonna say too is you do
Something light.
seem to me like a very organized person. Like you're very, organized. Things kind of have their place and they tend to stay there.
Shout out to my guy. Yes, sir. Trying to.
Yeah,
What was the first big purchase you made as an adult?
a car, my own car.
And
I
it was
still
everything.
remember. What's up?
You did all cash, like it was yours.
No, I did payments. I did half cash and then I
Okay.
just did payments. But yeah, it was
Make and model?
a Grand Am, 99 Grand Am,
99
and it was
Grand Am.
all mine when I bought it. And I think I've said this on another podcast, but when I bought it, it had certain like issues. They weren't too bad, but like some of the mirrors were like the what are they called? The ones on the door, the door mirrors, whatever. Those were kind of loose and rattly. And then I went to the parts yard and picked some
You got
up,
some
and
new
then the lights were like loose and would like they wouldn't stay on and off, like they would just flicker, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And then it's funny because I had hella people, they would pull up next to me and they'd be like, hey, and I'm like,
Trying
"What's
to
up?"
tell you.
Yeah. And I'll be like, what's up? They're like,
Yeah,
hey,
I
your
know.
lights are doing weird stuff. I'm all right. And then, so yeah, and then I would go, I kind of did small stuff, change stuff, and I was so proud of it.
Nice.
But yeah, well, shit, we were just talking about that, about the whole figure it out thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think it kind of started like that, you know what I mean?
That's what tapped
Yeah,
into the.
a little bit. I didn't really make it cool. I just made it better. Like I made it drivable. You know what I mean?
And I'm
Made
sure you were happy
Yeah.
about it too,
Heck
right?
yeah.
You were like,
Heck
oh,
yeah. And this is the thing. Oh, the end to that car. I thought it would be the end. Somebody fucking crashed into me.
oh.
But anyways, I sold it. The car still ran fine. It just sunk on the passenger side, both
Man.
doors. They got sunk in. Bam. Anyways, I sold it to someone that I knew because as far as mechanical, all the engine parts, everything, it was still like perfect.
Operating
like,
and everything?
Hell yeah,
Nice.
real good. It had no leaks, anything. Nothing was leaking. The engine wasn't leaking. The trans wasn't leaking. None
Wow.
of that. And I think I had just done the brakes, all four corners. I did the brakes.
Wow.
And then anyway, somebody bought it and I recognized my car. I was driving. Yeah. Like
Small
this
world.
was years later. This was like kind of like on the other side of town. I was driving and it was red, but then it was black. They painted it black.
Oh.
But I remembered
You
it still had
knew?
the same plates. I recognized the plates and it still had the same wheels.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. And anyways, and I was driving by and I was like, wait.
You did a
I
double take?
legit- No, I stopped and I was looking at it and there was a mom and a kind of like
No
a
way.
teen. He's probably like 15. They were loading up groceries.
Wow.
And I was like, bro, that's my car.
Can you
And
imagine?
they
Hey!
fixed it.
And then
Yeah,
you're on the
I
street,
felt- yeah.
and they're like, what is this crazy guy?
I
He's
felt like that weird guy. They were probably like, why the fuck's he staring? But yeah, that was my car. And I was like, bro, that's my car. Like,
Dang.
yeah, all the work I did to it. But yeah.
Same thing happened with us. My mom used to have a Dodge Neon.
Yeah.
And like I remember seeing it in the street because she sold something happened, got rid of it. Years later we saw it and we knew it was that one because it was the same color, same everything, and it had the same dent and the same scratch of the paint. So that's how we knew, and we were like, what? But we didn't like obviously stop or anything. We knew, and we're like, oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy. So
Yeah, it's still out there. It's good.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was the end of it, right? Like the
Right.
fucking thing, the way it was
No.
crushed. I thought they're gonna pull the engine or they're gonna pull whatever they need and then trash it.
It's like cash.
But not somebody actually, because it was a pretty big like dent the way it went in. So they must have pulled it out and put
Yeah.
new doors on it. But yeah, I was like, oh, this car's done.
And it's like cash,
Yeah.
like in one hand to another, or
Yeah.
it goes on, it
Yeah,
passes
yeah.
on, right?
And then those, I think I sold it super cheap. I think I like $600,
Oh,
and then
wow.
those 600, I just used to go get another one. I used that one down payment and got
Another car.
Yeah.
Nice. For me, it was a PC, like a desktop, but like a
Yeah.
hardcore gaming one.
Yeah, I remember you told me it was like
Uh-huh.
2000.
It was 3.
Oh, hell.
It was 3. Well, actually, now that I think about it, so the first one that I got help with my mom. But the question is, what was your first big purchase you made as an adult? So
That was
I
it. It
think
was
after
as a car.
18, I had bought the PC that was 3, and that helped me a lot because I picture it as an investment, man. I got a lot done with that PC. I was applying for jobs. I was doing research on just different things,
Mhm.
and then I started the whole YouTube journey myself too. I mean, that journey has ended. I found
You
out.
were doing game. You said gamer videos.
Yeah, game
videos.
yeah, streaming and stuff. So that PC helped me like a whole lot, and I think everyone should at least have one, or if not a desktop, at least like a laptop.
Mhm.
So I still use it to this day, and it gets a lot done for me.
Yeah.
So
Cool stuff.
that was a good buy. And
What's
then
the-
next question?
Yeah. Next question.
What about the current world would be most surprising to your younger self?
The fact that nobody could stop fighting with each other.
Yeah, that's pretty bad right now. It's
Yeah.
gotten. Remember, like when people used to be able to hitchhike too, and like nowadays you can't. Really
I always
do that?
thought, to me,
or it's been the
maybe
same.
maybe my time frame is off on my brain, but I always thought that was like in the 60s. You know what I mean?
The hitchhiking.
Yeah.
Like way younger.
That's when- yeah,
Even
right?
even then, like I don't. It's not. What about the current world would be most surprising to you? Okay, I guess yeah. You weren't in the '60s, but the world just has changed so much that
Yeah.
Like back then, I think strangers could kind of somewhat at least be more cooperating and get to know each other. Nowadays, like you gotta stay away from a stranger
Yeah.
because you don't know
Yeah, yeah.
what.
Well, I was thinking more like the whole world kind of thing. Like, yeah, you're right. Here too, here too, people
Yeah.
are definitely more tense. It feels like there's more, like, just tense. I don't want to call them vibes because I'm gonna sound like that person, but like you can feel it in the air, right? Like
You could.
yeah,
You could.
it's weird. But yeah, I was thinking more like there's still, if you think about the Middle East, right? There's still fighting. There's still conflict over there.
Yeah, conflict. Problem.
Africa, when you think of Africa, there's still conflict right there. There's still
Mhm.
fighting there.
Yep.
There's also fighting in Mexico, which is not too far from California where we're at.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, so you hear about it too when you're younger, and then now that you're grown, you're a little bit older, you still hear about it. You're like, man, they can't pull it together.
They can't.
But
Come on, what are we doing,
yeah.
guys?
yeah.
For me, it would be technology and AI. Like
What
that
about
right
it?
now.
What about technology?
Everything's changing. When I was younger, I remember. Do you remember? I have a vivid memory when I first found out about the internet, and like how to search.
Yep.
Like I remember going into YouTube and just putting. I used to watch a lot of like drawing videos and video game tutorials too.
Mhm.
So I remember how fast technology is moving.
Mhm.
It's such a broad topic, but like I'm trying to think of something specifically.
Yeah.
like the facial recognition on phones and everything like that. Like back then, you'd probably be like, what are
I
you
don't
talking
have
about?
that. To me, I don't have that on purpose. Like I could easily get that, right? But to me, that's too much already. Like I'm like, no, hold on. Like I have to slow it down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I could go get the face or whatever facial recognition. I can get, remember you could open your phone with your thumb or whatever.
Too, yeah.
Fuck that. And I was like, nah, chales. Like that's just
That's how they get you.
Yeah, exactly. That's too much shit going on already. So I on purpose kind of people, whatever. They're like, well, you don't have that. I'm like, nope. Yeah,
You're back
same
with the
shit with
times.
like,
You're
no,
not with the
I
times.
do it on purpose. I do it. I'm like, no. This shit's getting way too fucking fast, and it's like slow this bitch down.
You remind me of some of the people.
Yeah.
Like,
But what I was
some
gonna
of the
say,
older
if it's shocking to you, or if it's like
Yeah.
you're trying to grasp it. Imagine the people that grew up without the internet.
Oh yeah, I see.
Like
it
they
all the
didn't
time.
have it.
I see it all the
before.
time.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think this was like in the 90s, right? Came out. The
Yeah.
internet came out.
The iPhone came out, I think, late 90s. The first iPhone, I'm pretty sure.
I could be
Early
I could be
2000s.
wrong, but it was probably in the 2000s. It was
Oh,
probably.
you know what? You're probably
2001.
right. I think it was
Pull it up.
01, huh?
I think it's 2001.
Yeah. For me, I just the pace that I see it going at, like, man, it's pretty shocking. Oh, look, it's 07, the first
07.
iPhone. Wow.
Yeah, I knew it was in 2000.
I thought it was late 90s. Okay,
No.
but yeah.
Pull up when was the internet invented? I'm pretty sure it was like 93, 94.
Did you see the old big computers?
Yeah. I still
those
remember
things-
that sound too, that dial-up sound. I still remember the Macs. You probably don't remember them, but they were different colors. They were like pink, blue, yellow, and you could see through them.
Oh,
You'll see them right now. We'll
I think I
pull
know
that
what you're
up
talking
too.
about.
Yeah.
January
But they were
1st.
all over when they just came out. They were all over like our school libraries and stuff.
Oh,
they were
what?
everywhere. When was the
Internet?
yeah?
1983.
1983.
Yeah, January
Yeah.
1st. It's considered the official birthday of the internet. Prior to
Okay.
this, the various computer networks did not have a standard way to communicate with each other.
Yeah.
Wow.
1983. There you go. Yeah, so it's not that old.
You ever
The
seen
internet's
that
not
funny
that old.
video of like you know who Will Ferrell is?
Yeah, he's a comedian.
Yeah.
Pull up real quick before we jump.
Uh-huh.
Go to like what is it, like 90. Yeah, do like 90 whatever 98 Apple or something, and just look at the image. Yeah, there you go.
Oh
That was
my
right.
goodness,
Yeah.
bro! What
Yeah, they
is
were different
this?
colors. Is it blue?
Oh, this does not look
Yeah.
like a Mac.
Yeah,
oh,
that's I
yeah.
remember those.
Well, they've come a long way for
Yeah.
sure. Dang, the iMac G3.
Yeah, and they was all different colors. It was like blue, pink, yellow.
Can you imagine pulling up like, yo, I got the new iMac, bro. This thing
Yeah,
is
people
like a
when they just
box.
got those, they were super excited.
Reminds me of those big.
Like it would
box
do
TVs.
hella stuff. It would do. Yeah.
Have you seen those new what is it? The Vision Pro, I think, the Apple
Or you like a
virtual.
strap it onto your head?
Yeah.
No.
That thing's
I think
goofy.
I would throw up if I was to like play that.
It'd be too much. Now to finish my last.
Yeah,
thought,
you were saying something about Will Ferrell.
Yeah, he so he has like a old school flip phone, and he still has like the old buttons, like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He doesn't have an iPhone 2,
Okay.
and like it's all old, and he's like, they'll never get me. Like I was watching this video with him and Kevin Hart, and Kevin's like trying to say it's funny because he's telling him like, Will, why don't you just get a phone? That reminded
Yeah.
me of you when you were saying like, I won't do the thumbprint. But guess what? They'll never get
Have
me.
you
though.
seen
He's like,
Have you seen when
"Who?"
like the boyfriend is taking a nap and then the girlfriend gets his thumb and
Oh
then
yeah,
puts it on the phone?
Uh-huh. Yep. Hey, they get slick.
Yes, sir. That's sneaky.
Next question.
Gotta watch out for
Let's
that
see.
one.
This one's kind of cool. It's pretty deep. What accomplishments are you most proud of? So probably all together, all throughout your life.
There's been quite a bit.
Shoot them out. A bunch of them. Boom,
Going
boom,
back to
boom.
school, finishing school.
Yeah, I remember that. That was huge.
Finishing that one.
That's a big one.
Yeah, and then going into working in what I studied, which was culinary. So
Okay.
yeah, I know a lot of people because I know they study something like they study
Yeah, they never.
I don't know, mathematics, or they study whatever
Mhm.
social. What is it called? Like when you work with people.
Social worker.
There you go. They
Mm.
do stuff like that, and then they go work in something else.
Way on the other
So
side.
they study exactly. They studied
Yeah.
for this, but then they end up being a plumber. Which there's
Mhm.
nothing wrong with being a plumber, but I'm just saying they don't work in what they studied.
Are you finished what you started? Kind of.
Yeah,
person?
there you go. Kind of thing. Yeah.
For me, it was for sure like a big milestone in my life was getting married.
Mm-hmm.
I scored an amazing job and
Mhm.
finding what I love to do also. Because
Okay.
I had a change of career path myself.
Mm-hmm.
So finding out that I actually enjoy what I do now,
Mhm.
which is because I work at a bank, right? So
Mhm, mhm.
I get to meet a lot of different people. I get to learn a lot of different things.
Yeah.
I think that's something that I really do love and enjoy. So that was a huge accomplishment for me. Is like to have a well-paying job and to be
Mhm.
established is huge.
Okay.
So, and the journey there was not exactly like the easiest. It was never given. It was going back to that first question of like
Mhm.
trying to get there, the dedication, the
Mhm,
drive.
mhm.
So that definitely played a part in, scoring that accomplishment
Yep.
for sure.
Cool stuff.
hmm
Cool. You got any more lined up?
Just last one. What's one act of kindness you experienced today?
My older brother bought me pizza.
Mm-hmm.
And then what else? I don't know. There's something else in there.
That was funny. When we pulled up and
Yeah.
went to, there was just a
But there was already a bunch of pizza everywhere. So.
I didn't even
And then
think
he
about
literally,
that.
but I mean, he did the kind thing, which I mean, he's Hugo, which he would do this to anybody. It wouldn't even. You
Right.
don't have to be his family.
Nah.
Like yo, if there's plenty of pizza, he'd literally be like, "Hey, grab a piece." Like literally, somebody walking by, easy could just be like, "Yo,
Yeah.
grab that one," and then there's drinks right there. You know what I
That's
mean?
what he did.
He wouldn't double. He wouldn't like think twice.
I didn't even think about it when we sat, like, because I remember, like, just now you said, "Oh, my brother got me pizza," and I was
Mhm.
like, "That's right, he did." Because
Yeah.
I was
When
wondering,
the
I
whole-
never saw you pay or anything.
The
You were
whole
just
gang
like,
was there, but I kind of noticed, and I was thinking that too. I was like, "Am I gonna buy one?" Like, what do we?
You're like, "Ah."
But then also in my head, I was thinking, I thought we were gonna just do kind of a quick thing. You know what I mean? Like pop in,
in and
pop
out,
out. Kind
yeah.
of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Mine was getting panda from you, my guy. Shout out
Oh,
to
dang,
yeah,
all right.
shout-
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
I
he
bought
got-
you guys panda.
You got me panda. That was awesome.
Yeah.
And then also, as the shout out to her too. She gave me the restroom to get ready for our family picnic.
Yeah, when we were all just
It was chaotic.
Yeah, towards it was the middle of the day. We can
Yeah. that was awesome.
Yeah.
I could tell she gave me the look on the face like, dang, like she wanted to give it to me,
Uh-huh.
but she was like, well, what am I gonna do? So she went out of her way
Uh-huh.
and gave it to me. But I think acts of
Alright.
kindness are huge in today's world too. Kind of like how you were saying with the whole conflict and the
Everybody
fights.
just fighting.
yeah,
That too. Oh, I think we just talked about this, but do you know about a Starlink with Elon Musk,
No.
where he could like, if you're in a remote area that doesn't have any phone connection
Oh
or internet,
yes.
Well, anyways.
yes.
he gave Starlink to like people in a remote jungle.
You told
And then so like everybody was just lazy now. Like it literally took days for them to like start.
I remember
arguing.
this. Yeah. The hunters didn't go hunt, right?
There
Like
you go.
they-
Yeah.
Everything. Went
Everybody was
terrible.
lazy. Like everybody was just
Man.
sitting down watching TikTok videos. And
Oh
it's like,
my TikTok.
and then yeah.
You don't have TikTok, right?
No, that's another reason I don't, because I don't want to get sucked in.
Yeah. I
Like,
think the swiping thing we
There
were
you
talking
go.
about too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That it probably produces like dopamine.
I see it. Yeah, it does. They make it that way on purpose so that you stay on it, kind of thing.
Now you see, chat. Keep
Yeah.
keep the internet going well.
Yeah.
Don't be the.
I'm
use
good.
it as a
I mean,
resourceful.
yeah, exactly. Just I don't want to say know your limits, but know how much you're using it. Try to have some kind of conscious.
Yeah, man, you could lose track
Yeah.
like easily of
Yeah.
time with that. It's
Like I think I
getting
did
scary.
that. I think I did that with like gaming. I was really into gaming.
mm-hmm.
I would lose track of how many hours I was actually playing. You know what
That's
I mean?
another big one.
Yeah.
People can use that real bad. I
Yeah.
myself game a lot, but like I know when to hit the stop button, right? Like
Mhm.
if you don't have that stop button or the tap out, I think that's where it's a problem. But if you
Mm.
can,
Mm.
if you know when to stop, like
Yeah.
if it's whether it's TikTok, whether it's let's just
Mhm.
throw gambling in there, right? Or like
That's a big
video
one
games.
too. That's a big one
Yeah,
that
if
can
you,
get
you
people.
have to know when. Yeah, no.
Mhm,
If you can
mhm.
master that, then I think you're good to go with whatever it is that you want to do.
Yeah. Part of that too kind of comes with being older. Once you get older, you realize.
You live and you learn.
Yeah, and
For sure.
you realize, and then also you get like different priorities when you get older.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think that whole going back to the gaming thing, that would be easy to lose track of time when
Mhm.
you're like in your teens, right? When you're like 15.
Yeah, you don't got
and
no
playing,
worries.
Yeah,
You don't
just
have any
playing video games, eating what's that thing called? Eating cereal, cereal,
Oh.
eating while you
Oh
game.
yeah, yeah, we know about that, huh?
So yeah, stuff like that. Yeah,
100%.
Cool stuff.
That's all I got for the topics.
Those are pretty good.
Comment down below, y'all. What do you guys think? Come on, chat.
Be what? Smash the like button.
Oh no, for
Bro,
sure.
There's a reason I
hit
don't
the
even say
outro.
that. Oh, here. we go.
No, everybody.
There's a reason I don't even say that. It's so freaking lame. bro.
Everybody says it, huh?
I
It like
know.
rolls off
It's
the
like,
tongue so
no,
easily. Nah, I don't.
No. Chales. Yeah, we're getting towards the end. Nate, you got anything else you want to say? I know you came from out of town, right? Again,
Yeah,
like I
no,
said.
I'm from here. Let's see the show.
Don't be super specific. You don't want people showing up.
Oh, we're right here. No,
Oh,
no,
there you go. Okay.
right here,
Yeah, you don't want-
representing the good old city of Las Vegas.
There you
But
go.
came all the way down here to handle some family business,
Yeah.
and then wanted to jump on the podcast, and it was pretty awesome. You
Yeah.
know, I look
Cool.
forward to the future ones that we run into. I get to now see what it's like behind the scenes because I am definitely a big viewer, but No, just spread an act of kindness and always better yourself. That's
Cool.
all I got to say.
All right. I like those. And on those words, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up right here. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching.
Peace.
Bye.